Hey, everybody, welcome back to the second part of this episode. Once again, this is the same 24 hours, a new segment, my second time doing this. However, this is not an excuse to not listen to the full interview that I had with Jhone. So if you're coming to this episode first, once again, don't play yourself. Go back to the other episode and make sure you learn everything that you need to know about growing as an actress and being the creator and host of your own TV show. But for now, to the segment, Jhone, I'm curious. What are you doing and using to keep yourself on top of just being productive?
Okay. As far as being productive, I have a chalkboard in my
Mm,
apartment. Which I wish I could turn the camera around so you can see it. I have a chalkboard, and so I write Sunday through Saturday, and I try to keep myself at least going to the gym 5 days a week to keep myself productive, to keep myself in shape, to keep myself healthy. As far as being productive in the work aspect, I have Outlook on my phone and I have all my emails attached to it. I have alerts on my phone that I get directly if I get an inbox from casting networks or breakdown services. I have them send a text message to my phone. So I'm constantly looking those up like, okay, all right, I can audition for this or I can't audition for this. I fit this description or I don't fit this description. I also use Adobe when I'm constantly looking through scripts. So I'll get on my iPad for that, but I use Adobe to look through my scripts because it lets me highlight and it lets me add notes next to the lines. So those are some of the different productivity things that I do to try to keep my day productive.
I love that. And you kind of answered the second part about health in terms of just being very particular about going to the gym 5 days a week. But is there
Yeah.
any other like health tip that you live by? It's like I have to commit to this.
Well, yes, I recently committed to intermittent fasting.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I don't eat for like 12 to 14 hours, which is pretty easy and it's made my appetite smaller. So I don't eat like after 8 p.m. And if I do, then that just means that I'm not eating the next day until after like 12 or something like that. But intermittent fasting is something that I recently started doing for my health. I don't drink any soda at all. I don't put sugar in my tea. So like trying to cut back on sugar
Mhm.
and my carb intake and trying to just live a more healthier lifestyle because they say you are what you eat.
Yes.
So the
And
hardest thing for me is to not eat Rice Krispie treats.
that part. And once again, if you're all paying attention and you're actually watching this interview instead of listening to it, look at her skin. You just know she's doing something right, right?
Oh, thank you.
Whether it's the
Well,
facial
yeah,
routine,
and
whether it's
it's
the diet.
important because I am an actress and because I do the Gen Zone, there's a lot of different
Hmm.
makeup products that go on my face that I don't necessarily would want on my face.
Yes.
Or like I'm like, oh, I know when I personally do my makeup, I use Fenty products. But I'm not gonna go into a production set and see that they have X products and request that I only use Fenty. Like, no, you
Yeah.
can use the products on my face, but I just know that I have to exfoliate
Yes.
and I have to wash my face good and I have to do my skincare routine. I shared it with you earlier. If anybody wants to get it, it's from massagevibes.com, right? And it's called the New Glow Combo. So I use the CBD oil to moisturize my face and give it, the oily, I got dry skin. And then I use the mist spray, which is rose water and CBD oil. And that protects it. Like that's my SPF that protects it from the sun. And, that just is the finishing touch that gives it the glow. But I try not to wear makeup like
Hmm.
on regular days because I wear it all the time. Like I'll wear it for 12 hours if I'm shooting. So I try to keep it real simple
Love
and
that.
just use my skincare products.
Love it. And then my very final question for you is, how are you staying on top of your finance? What's one tip that you have for everyone? Once again, everybody, this is not a financial advice platform, but just letting you know what she does.
Yeah, so with my finances, I like to save at least 3 months of rent.
Mhm.
So if I got that saved, then I know that I'm good. If something was to happen, I know that okay, at least I got 3 months rent saved. But also, I be like playing games where I trick myself too, like, oh, I don't have money.
I like that. I like that.
Like, I feel like, oh, I can't do that because I don't have the money for it. But I know
like
that I do. But I trick myself into actually believing that I don't have the money for it because I took the money out my account. So I'm like, well, I'm not doing all that. I'm not about to go and put the money back in my account. Like, no, I don't have the money. I can't do it. Sorry.
I like
That's
that.
my
That is
discipline.
smart. I like that. That was a great answer. And honestly, once again, Jhone, you gave us some great points in the last interview and this one. So I just want to say thank you so much. Once again, everybody, the same 24 hours. If you felt like those points are relative to you, try it out. Thanks, everyone.